Welcome to Lesson 5 of this Bite-Sized Guitar Lessons for Beginners series. And today we're going to work on your first real exercise to help you build calluses, which are those hard tips on your fingers that help you not be so sore from playing the guitar. And they also help you have to press down a little bit less. You don't have to grip as hard, press as hard if the tips are hard on your fingers. Okay? The other thing we're going to practice is downstroke with the pick because we need to do that in order to practice this exercise. So let's get right into it. It's very, very simple, the way it's played, but doing it, everything in theory is simple, right? The music theory, guitar, it's quite simple and quite clear. And we can explain things very simply, but actually doing them takes time, patience, effort, consistency, all right? So that's all you need to do. When this lesson, don't rush to the next lesson. Make sure that you take your time. Keep going over this lesson. Keep practicing this exercise until you feel relatively confident, until you build some calluses in your fingers, okay? Until you feel confident with the downstroke, the pick. Keep going through it. Keep going through it. You don't have to master it first before you move on to the next lesson, which will be your first chord. But I do suggest that you really give it some time, practice every day for, let's say, a week or two before you move on to the next lesson, all right? If you're really determined and you want to practice and move on, go ahead and move on to the chord, but practice this along with your next lessons. Keep practicing this. This is a great warm-up exercise to keep coming back to, just to warm up your fingers before you practice. So this is how the exercise goes. We're just going to go first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, all the way up to the first string, on each string, all the way up to the first string. And then we're going to reverse and go right backwards. Fourth fret, third fret, second fret, first fret, and keep doing that down each string until you get back to the top. This is the first exercise I would like you to do every day if you can, even if you just go in the first position here. But you can go all the way up the guitar. So for example, when you come down and come back up, then you move up to the next fret, to the second fret, and start there. And keep going 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, all the way back down, right? Until you come up, and then slide up to the third fret and go all the way down and all the way back up. And keep doing that as far as you can. Your fingers will get sore. They should be a little bit sore after you're done practicing in order for calluses to build, okay? So this is the exercise. I'll do it very slowly for you. First finger on the first fret of the sixth string, and then with the pick, you're just picking down, down. See, I'll turn my guitar so you can see the pick a little bit, down, like that. Just catching the tip of the string there with the tip of the pick. So 1, 2, second finger on the second fret of the sixth string. Third finger on the third fret of the sixth string. For this exercise, you can keep the fingers on because the notes behind it won't play. And then put your pinky on the fourth fret on the sixth string. This might be a little bit hard of a stretch, but just do it as best you can. We'll go through some hand and finger exercises also, okay? And those I want you to do every day. That's how your hands get flexible enough to reach the frets. Then go down to the fifth string, the first finger on the first fret of the fifth string, second finger on second fret of the fifth string, third finger on third fret of the fifth string, and pinky on fourth fret of the fifth string. And then you do that all the way up. I'm going to move a little bit more quickly now. Third string. Second string. First string. And then reverse and go the other way. So pinky on the fourth fret of the first string. Third string, take your pinky off now. Keep your other fingers on. Third fret on the first string. Then go down, take your third finger off, second fret on the first string with your second finger. and first finger on first fret of the first string. Then go down to the second string and same thing. You can put all your fingers on at once if you like, or you can just do one at a time and put them on as you go. See what feels good for you. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to go a little faster. Third string, fourth string, fifth string, and sixth string. Okay, and that's it for today, but really do that exercise. I want you to spend at least 10 minutes to 15 minutes doing that, right? It can be a little tedious, a little boring, but just put the time in. It'll all be worth it in the end. That's why I'm going through this step by step with you, because this is what it takes to be able to play, all right? So it's a little tedious, but it'll all pay off, and you'll be happy when you're able to play at the end and have fun and enjoy playing music, all right? I find joy in progress. So try to find the joy in the progress of getting a little bit better every day, getting a little bit better every practice. Record yourself playing so you can see your progress, because you may not notice it if you don't record it. So record yourself practicing like today, and then in a week or something, record yourself practicing again and you'll see that you've improved, okay? That's it for today. In our next lesson, we'll go over some hand and finger exercise stretches to help you with this exercise. We'll go over one and we'll continually keep adding on to that. And I'd love for you to get in the routine of doing these hand stretches before and after your practice. You can do some before, some after, but definitely before. All right? See you next time.